This presentation will help teach you how to import CRM opportunities from other third-party CRMs into SJAMs. We will cover the complete workflow from working with the CRM import page, importing the data into the CRM temp table, updating the data, and then importing the data into SJAMs opportunities to allow for review and management. Let's walk through how CRM opportunity data is brought into SJAMs. We export third-party CRM opportunities in an Excel format. These Excel files are then imported into a temporary CRM table inside SJAMs. Once the data is loaded into the CRM temporary table, we run a set of update and cleanup rules. These rules ensure the new records are aligned with the way we want to track opportunities internally. For example, we alias different customer names and map them to a single master customer record. We also normalize quantities, values, and funnel magnitude across manufacturers, since often each one structures this information differently. Overall, the goal of this step is to clean and align the data so that all opportunities, regardless of source, are consistent once they enter the main SJAMS opportunity database. This presentation will show the steps needed for a clean import, update, and append, and then how to integrate the import, update, and append steps with a single step, known as one-click. Let's start with opening the CRM import page as shown in the illustration. Start by using the Browse Cloud Files option to open the CRM directory. The CRM directory is where all third-party CRM opportunity files will be stored and ready for importing. Using the Folder button, it is recommended to create separate directories for each manufacturer or vendor. Keeping each manufacturer's files in its own directory simplifies file management, makes troubleshooting easier, and provides an easily accessible path for all CRM opportunity imports. Before importing any CRM opportunity reports into SJAMs, it's important to follow the required file format. Only Excel files with the .xlsx extension can be used, so all reports must be saved in that format before you begin. Next, there are 4 critical preparation steps. First, many CRM reports include summary information at the top of the file. These rows must be deleted so that row 1 contains only the column headers, and row 2 starts the actual data. Second, verify the header row. Make sure the first row includes all required field headers and that there are no blank cells or merged cells. Third, remove any total or subtotal rows within the data. These can interfere with calculations during the import process. Fourth, if your workbook has multiple worksheets, repeat this preparation process for each worksheet you plan to import. Finally, as a quality check, a properly prepared CRM opportunity file should have all headers in row 1 and clean data beginning in row 2 with no gaps, no summary rows, and no extra formatting. Now that the CRM Cloud directory has been configured and the CRM opportunity import file is prepared, we're ready for the next step, uploading the file to its designated folder or directory. In this example, we'll be placing the Vendor B CRM opportunity report into the Vendor B directory. To begin, click the Add File button. This opens your File Explorer, where you can navigate to and select the report you wish to upload. It's important to keep the CRM opportunity file exactly the same name each time. By maintaining a consistent file name, the system will automatically overwrite the previous version. Keeping the file name identical will help with the import rule, which we will discuss on the next slide. Now comes working with the CRM import rule. Our goal is to pull data directly from the CRM opportunity file and automatically load it into the CRM temp table. The first step is to create a new CRM import rule if one does not already exist. In this example, we'll walk through creating a Vendor B CRM import rule. To keep things consistent and easy to manage, we recommend naming the rule using the vendor or manufacturer's name followed by CRM import. Once the rule is set up and configured, be sure to save the rule before moving on. On this slide, we want to walk through 4 key steps. Figure 1. Click or highlight the file you want to import. In this example, Vendor B CRM Opportunity Report. The Select File button will highlight. Figure 2. Click Select File. Figure 3. After selecting the file name and its Excel tabs, whether one or several, will appear. Figure 4. Click the Excel tab you want to import. In the example shown, the Excel tab is named Report. After you click the Excel tab, all of the headers or column names from the worksheet named Report in the Vendor B CRM Opportunity Report will be displayed. If there are multiple worksheets, there will be an Excel tab for each worksheet, and clicking on those tabs will generate the list of headers from each respective sheet. On this slide, we want to show how to start the mapping process. Figure 1. Click or highlight the field you want to map in the CRM opportunity table, in this example, customer name. Figure 2. Then click on the field in the Excel which you want to map. In this example, account name. Figure 3. When you click on the field name, account name, will map to the customer name. This highlight and click process is a basic step and will be repeated over and over as you build import rules. Once you've successfully mapped one field, continue mapping the remaining fields by repeating the same steps for each destination field you want included. You only need to map the fields you want to import. Blank fields are acceptable and will be ignored during the import process. Furthermore, there are fields, such as the principal field, we may not be included in the CRM opportunity report. Values can be hard-coded into the mapping by using the following syntax: single quotation mark, value, single quotation, as shown in the vendor B in the principal field. Once all of the fields have been mapped and those manual fields have been added, let's walk through the steps to build a CRM import rule. Figure 1. Make sure the tab is set to CRM import rule. Figure 2. With the fields have been properly mapped, click the Load Fields to Rule button. Figure 3. The first part of the import rule, all of the fields with their mapping, will be filled into the CRM import rule. Figure 4. The next, adding the location of the file to be imported. Click the Update Rule File Path. This will add the path to the CRM opportunity report and respective worksheet name to the import rule. Figure 5. Save the rule. Now let's test it and see if the import rule works. Figure 1. With your import rule properly configured, you're ready to execute the data import. Click the Run Import button to begin the process. If the rule is written correctly and the file path is accessible, the system will extract data from your CRM opportunity file and insert it into the CRM import table. This temporary staging table allows for data review and updates before final integration. If you get to this point and the number of records in the CRM temp table match the numbers of records in the third-party CRM file, you have successfully created a CRM import rule. Now that the data in the CRM temp table, let's work to improve the data before it is imported into the main opportunity table. Figure 1. Click on the fields in CRM opportunity table to minimize the view. Figure 2. Click on the CRM Update Rule tab. Your screen should look as follows. Minimizing the fields in the CRM opportunity table, and your screen should look as follows. Now we need to add the update rules. Figure 1. Click Build Update Rules. Figure 1. The update rule will fill with the basic update rules. The basic update rules perform the following operations. Delete from the CRM temp opportunity table the statuses which you do not want imported into the main opportunities table. In the example above, we would expect to delete any records with the statuses in the highlights, such as Project Over or Closed Won, but keep the statuses such as Information Exchange and Samples Submitted. Let's show you how it's done. Figure 1. The update rule will fill with the basic update rules. The basic update rules perform the following operations. Delete from the CRM temp opportunity table the statuses which you do not want imported into the main opportunities table. In the example above, we would expect to delete any records with the statuses in the highlights, such as Project Over, Closed Lost, or Closed Won, but keep the statuses such as Information Exchange and Samples Submitted. Let's show you how it's done. Note in Figure 2, the delete statement has been manually edited to remove the status not equal to Closed Lost and status not equal to Closed Won and status not equal to Project Over. Just be careful to follow the same structure of ands and single quotation marks. Again, save the rule after you have made the edits. The statements in Figure 3 are just updating the records with the customer ID numbers for customers which are either matching in the customers table or in the alias table. These lines should not be edited. Once the update rule is properly edited, click on the Run Update button shown next to Figure 1. The records with the statuses you wanted removed will be removed, and where there is a match for the customers in either the customers table or the alias table, the customer ID will be added. Once the update rule has been run, you will notice only the records with the desired statuses are in the CRM temp table, and the customer IDs have been added for matching customers as shown in Figure 1. Now you have created a CRM import rule. Imported to the CRM temp table. Created a CRM update rule. Updated the CRM temp table. Reviewed the CRM temp records. Last step. Figure 1. Append the CRM temp table to the SJAMs opportunity table. When you append records to the SJAMs opportunity table, the system works as follows. All existing records in the opportunity table that share the same source name, see Figure 2, are deleted. They are then replaced with the new records from the CRM temp table. This allows you to import multiple datasets from the same vendor. For example, vendor B registrations and vendor B opportunities when that vendor provides several different CRM data sources. Once the append is complete, you can go to the Opportunities module and view the recently imported records under the CRM tab. Figure 1. Building a one-click import rule is actually very easy. If you have a working CRM import rule and a working CRM update rule, all you need to do is to copy and paste them into a single one-click rule. Let's show you how. Go to the One-Click Import Rule tab, Figure 1, and click on Build One. Click Figure 2. The base one-click rule will populate as follows. The next steps are to copy and paste the CRM import rule between lines. Figure 1 is a copy and paste from the CRM import rule. Figure 2 is a copy and paste from the CRM update rule. Figure 3 runs the click rule. If it is set up correctly, it will run the CRM import rule, the CRM update rule, and the append to SJAMs opportunities rule. Congratulations!